What's up, everybody? Hey, it's Bones from the XRP Zoo. I just wanted to go over BTR a little bit, Bitrue coin, and kind of give some basics about it because there's a lot of people that really still don't have an idea what BTR's use cases are, what circulating supply, total supply, all that good stuff. So we'll go over a little bit of basics on BTR. There's not a lot of content out there on it. So first of all, BTR is Bitrue coin. Bitrue is an exchange. It's actually probably the most XRP centric exchange that they have over 50 plus XRP pairings. Their coin they just released probably about a month ago. BTR, it has a total supply of 1 billion coins total, and the use cases with BTR that are set up as of right now is you hold BTR on Bitrue and you get more interest paid out for your Power Piggy. And for those of you that don't have any idea what Power Piggy is Bitrue's promotional program to onboard new users and new clients and to retain the ones they already have. It's an incentive program, to bring in new customers. But pretty much what you do is you go on to set up an account with Bitrue, you move your funds over there or whatever. I think right now in Power Piggy they have XRP, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Tron, VET, PundyX, Holo, and a couple stable coins. The way it works is say with XRP, if you place 10,000 XRP, and this is with any coin, I think the ratios are paid out the same. So say you put in 10,000 XRP, you freeze it. It's not actually frozen. You can unfreeze it at any time. They don't loan out your coins. They take 100% of your coins and put it into cold storage so it's protected. And it's also backed up by insurance. But so for every 10,000 coins, you get 2 XRP paid out daily. So I think that's 7.6% or something like that. But when you hold BTR, you get more paid out daily. I think you can get up to 10%. And so it's a big incentive to hold BTR. I know when I hold BTR on Bitrue, it increases my payout quite a bit on all my coins that I have locked up on there. A lot of people are sketchy of leaving coins or locking coins up on any kind of an exchange, and that's totally understandable. If that's a fear of yours or if you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. I mean, because seriously, at the end of the day, only do what you're comfortable with doing. I know when Bitrue had the hack, like Clara Snowden, she was freaking out. She had some crypto on there, and she thought, Bitrue was pulling a exit scam or something, and so she was freaking out. And so my recommendation is if you're not comfortable doing something like that, don't do it. I mean, it's not worth the headache at the end of the day. And honestly, I'm sure Bitrue would rather not pay you interest for the crypto, for your crypto on there. Their whole promotional program, they pay out of their pocket. So they don't loan your coins out or anything like that to pay for that. I think the eventual plan is through the mortgage loans and through different program loans and mortgages and stuff like that Bitrue is planning on setting up in the future. I think the eventual plan is for that to be able to sustain the Power Piggy program, because right now they're paying it out of their pocket. So if you're going to trade on Bitrue anyways and not use the Power Piggy, you're their best customer because they don't have to pay you out every day. So if you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. I still recommend trading on Bitrue by far. And that's another use case for BTR right now is I think the first year, you can turn on the button to pay for trading fees in BTR. And I think first year is 40%, 30%, 20%, 10%. It goes down as same with Binance Coin and all the rest of them. but that gives a use case for BTR that will eventually be fading out, just like BNB and all those. But hopefully by that time, the other plans for BTR being used in the mortgage loans and the other use cases that Curtis is building with it will be implemented by then. And Power Piggy is awesome. I hope it is self-sustaining, and I don't know anywhere else you can go in there, freeze your crypto and unfreeze it at any time, because I know like with Uphold and Creed and the lending program they have there, you have to lock it in for at least 3 months. So if XRP moons during that time, you can't get your coins out to sell them. They're locked in there for 3 months, and I think they loan your coins out. I'm not 100% sure on that, but Bitrue never touches your coins. They're locked up. They're in cold storage. You can unfreeze them at any time. I've used Bitrue and the Power Piggy for probably 7-8 months, something like that, and I've never had an issue unfreezing my coins. I've never had an issue not being paid out. Everything's always been legit. So that's just me. Like I said, if you're not comfortable with it, don't do it. Another thing I think with BTR is Bitrue is such a young exchange, and the moves they're making is very, very smart and strategic. Them teaming up with YCWin and XRPL Labs, or XRPL and the XRP tip bot, and all the things that they're doing that's engaging the community that other exchanges think they're too good to do. Bitrue's on Twitter tipping. What other exchange tips XRP off the tip bot? You know what I mean? Come on now. I've seen Bitrue give so much more back to the community than I have any other exchange. I found them, I think they were like 6 or 7 months old when I first found them, and I recognized what they were from the beginning. Everybody else want to talk about being in an XRP exchange and this and that, and Bitrue's walking the walk and talking the talk. And another thing about BTR coin is I think the eventual plan is to move it over to the XRP ledger, which will be like the first major coin on the XRP ledger besides XRP. And when I think of BTR, I think of XRP and BTR right there side by side. I mean, really. Obviously, XRP's a monster all on its own, but Bitrue is so interjected into the XRP community, and working with Ripple, and they're running a validator now for the XRPL, and I think eventual plans to be an XRapid partner. I think they're working on ramp and off ramps, with fiat so that you can cash in and out. And I think after that happens, I don't think it'll be very long before they're an XRapid partner. And for those of you that don't like XRP, and you're a Bitcoin guy, you're a Ethereum guy, or whatever guy, you don't have to love XRP to use it. You can buy XRP on Coinbase or wherever, send it over to Bitrue, trade your other coins, with the XRP pairing. You save so much money compared to sending XRP over to Bitrue than you would Bitcoin or Ethereum. Not just the money, the time. I mean, when you send it over there, it's there instantly. The money you would save on the fees of transferring and the time, even if you're a Bitcoin guy and you don't like XRP, even if you're a Ethereum guy and you don't like XRP, it's smarter to use XRP. It's there instant, you save money. So even if you're not a Bitcoin guy, and they have 50, XRP pairings plus, they have a lot of coins, and they're staying on top of all the coins, the hot stuff, and they're continually adding. So all these things combined, I think this gives BTR a huge future, because the steps they're making, and they're growing so fast. Everybody wants to compare Binance coin and BTR. They're really two totally separate animals. If you look at the circulating supply or total supply, BNB has 100 million coins. BTR has 1 billion coins, so it has 10 times more. Binance coin is its own chain, blockchain, and other coins are being built off of it. They're two totally different coins. So everybody was like, I hear a lot of people talking about BTR as the next, BNB, they're really two totally different animals, two different visions. BNB isn't going to be using lending products. I think Binance has teamed up with Creed to do that kind of stuff. I mean, Curtis has his own vision for Bitrue and BTR, and you know, I just think they have a huge future, and we're so early in it. The coin's been out a month. You know, you rarely get an opportunity to get in such a ground level with such a promising company or project or whatever you want to say. I think this week there was a news article that came out for Bitrue being one of the top 5 innovative companies out of the Silicon Valley, along with Proppy Inc. So, there's a huge future there. So I just hope people realize the potential in BTR, where it could actually go. I mean, Bitrue's been around a year. Look where it might be sitting in 2 years and 5 years. Just look at the use cases that are being built for it. Look at the future that's coming. Look at the team, Curtis and the team that's behind it. And I think nothing but good things are going to be coming for BTR. And there's not a lot of BTR content, so I will be putting out some more BTR information, some Bitrue stuff. When they do promotions and stuff like that, I'll start going on my own channel and start doing some videos, keeping people updated. So much love. Definitely go. If you don't have a Bitrue account, I'm gonna drop my referral link in the comments. Definitely go sign up, give them a try. Go BTR for definite. And also, if you haven't ever checked out the XRP Zoo, definitely go check our YouTube channel out on XRP Zoo. We do live streams twice a week, depending. We have 3 different hosts, so the schedule's going to be a little crazy, and trying to get guests lined up and all that stuff. But definitely go give the zoo some love as well. So much love, and we'll see you next time.